Hi, Gemini. Welcome back. All right, guys. Let's get into this. See what is going on in your energy. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. Four of Wands is in reverse. Is the first card out with the Seven of Swords coming out, but also in reverse. Okay, so this might have something to do with a broken home. Don't forget to click on that like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't, if you're new here, or if you are a cross-watcher. My name is Ninja. I'll be your reader. Just know that this is an all Gemini channel. Okay. Ooh. Okay, tell me more about the Four of Wands here. Okay, so, Gemini. Looks like somebody's upset because they had to leave home because you broke up with them. You didn't want anything to do with them. Ooh. Somebody was brutally honest. That's what I'm getting. You or they. Remember, roles can always be reversed, okay? I'm going to read it this way, but it could always be the reverse. So keep that in mind. But I'm hearing that you were brutally honest with this person. You were so disappointed in the whole relationship. This person did things that really disappointed you, and you were expecting a better outcome. And you were just telling it like it is, that's what I'm hearing. And that's when things started, changing for you, where you distance yourself from that person, because why are you going to be there if they're going to keep disappointing you? And for one of you, I'm hearing this person just disrespected you. So you were like, you know what? It's okay. Keep playing the fool. Keep playing that way. Go ahead. Keep playing that. Keep playing games. Whatever you want to do. I'm walking away. And that's exactly what you did. You walked away. You might have kept the house, though. And that might be for one of you. You kept the house. But, so you changed your mind. Okay? Remember, guys, this could be reversed. You changed your mind. You started going for what you wanted. You made some very positive changes in your life. And I'm hearing that you started building things up from scratch here. You got some clarity that you needed. And then it was like you were getting things together. And then this person came back. And they were back in the picture again. And you were dealing with this person all over again. But this time, it wasn't like the first time, because the first time you were more of a willing participant. The second time around, I'm hearing you weren't a willing participant. You didn't want this person around in your life. You wanted this person to go away. You just wanted to have peace and quiet in your life. And you didn't want to have any confrontations with them. But it was what it was, right? And you know what? It became more and more clear to you that you never knew this person. You didn't know who they were. They were constantly wearing a mask. So who were they? It's like you were together, or you were married. Could have been for one of you. Maybe you were married to this person. You were like in a connection with this person, and to find out that you were sleeping with the stranger. Like you didn't even know them. Wow. Looks like this person was hiding a lot from you. Things that, wow, you didn't even know what was going on over here. They were hiding things, and they knew what they were doing, definitely. They knew what they were doing. Because if you would have known, and that's what I'm hearing you, that's what I'm hearing from you. Like if you had known, you would have never, ever even spoken to this person. Like you wouldn't have never even let it go there. Or even begin, period, But it is what it is. And then it looks like you found out, or you came across something, some kind of truth. You saw some kind of truth here. And part of that truth was that this person wanted to get together with you just because of their selfish ways, right? Like they needed something from you. This person is a user, okay? Now, something about this secret. So part of the secret Okay. I'm gonna see what the secret is, because this person was definitely holding a secret back. That's what I'm hearing. Knight of Cups. So I'm hearing like this person thought that they were gonna like wear you down because they had a sexual fantasy that they were pushing you and wanting you to fulfill. And they were trying to wear you down by using a lot of different tactics to trap you in. So it's as though your wishes were never considered. I'm hearing like how you felt about the situation. This person did not care. They wanted you to be a body in their fantasy. And I'm hearing that they were trying to trap you to make you feel obligated. You know what I mean? Like, make you feel like you didn't have a choice. When the whole time you knew you had a choice. But this person was trying to wear you down. Make you so exhausted. I'm hearing they wouldn't even let you sleep. You would be asleep. They would purposely turn on something just to wake you up. Just to make sure that you didn't get sleep. Why? Because they didn't want you to start thinking clearly. They wanted to make you foggy brain. They wanted to make you just so worn out. They just wanted to make sure that, you know, they were going to have you completely browbeaten to the point where you would just do anything that this person wanted you to do. Wanted that they wanted you to do. I hope I made that clear. So they wanted to make you a partner. Now, this person had other partners. Okay? This is somebody who is a cheater. So they had other people already. And maybe you didn't know it at the time. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't realize that this person had other people as part of your relationship. And that other third party was okay with this. They were willing to do whatever, you know? So it made you the bad guy because you didn't want to go along with it. The thing is y'all were in a committed relationship. This person wasn't even supposed to be looking anymore. And that was it. This was supposed to be it. So the acknowledgement of that alone was enough to make you want to walk away. And the point is that you were so strong that you were able to do that before things got really bad. And that's the thing. Things didn't get as bad as it was supposed to get because you walked away. Now, this person already had plans. They already had plans of how they were going to break you down. I'm also hearing that this person accused you of being overly sensitive. So they might have done other things, possibly things that were insulting, things that just annoyed you. And then when you would complain and get upset, they would say, "Oh, you're just being overly sensitive." No, it was a tactic. And they were really saying is that your feelings didn't matter. That's what they were saying. How you felt about the situation, how you felt about how they were treating you, they were saying it without saying the words. That your feelings and you did not matter because they were going to get what they wanted. But they weren't saying that. But they were acting it out. But the thing is that you caught on because you're smart. You're smart. You know what I mean? You decided that you wanted to get your life back together. And I see in here that is exactly what you've been doing. Now, the thing is that this person is mad. They're angry because you are not in the picture. They need somebody that they can break down and mold into what they wanted you to be, or a person can be. And this person feels like you're the perfect person to do that part for them, to be in that position for them. Hmm. I'm hearing that this person blamed you because they were trying to say, like, the relationship, well, not the relationship, but the sex part, that things had gotten boring between the two of you. They might have said that to you. Or they might have made you feel like the sex wasn't that good. Or something like that. Like something was lacking in the bed. See, at first, this person was trying to persuade you, right? And when persuasion didn't work, this person just kept getting meaner and meaner and meaner because they were trying to push you into like a threesome, possibly. Or that's what I'm thinking, possibly a threesome, but it was some kind of fantasy. So then they just started getting meaner and meaner because you weren't buying it, you weren't going for it. So they were trying to push you into that. Now the thing is that you started focusing on yourself and your career and your goals and the direction that you want your life in, and you realized that this person was not the person that you thought they were. They weren't the partner that you thought. The confusion that this person caused for you, you see clearly now. You see everything that this person was doing, and then through tarot, I'm hearing that you're learning other things about this person that you didn't realize. And then now it's like all the puzzles, all the pieces of the puzzle is just coming together, right? And there's like and the thing is, it wasn't just one puzzle. It was like you were dealing with several different puzzles. This person had you so confused. You know, like what was going on? Was this a romance? I mean, what was this romance? Is this what they consider romance? Like what the heck, right? Anyways, well, for one of you, this person was trying to get you to get into possibly like a nudist colony or something like that where, yeah, and you didn't feel comfortable with it, but they were trying to like pull you into it, and that might have been where they met the third party. So, yeah. In other words, this person's life was going in one direction, your life was going into another direction, and it was like the longer you were in that situation, the more and more that person was making you lose your confidence in yourself, or making you question your self-worth, okay? The point is that even though you're out of this situation, and even though you came to your senses, you know, something about that is significant here. Like you came to your senses, even though you've gone through this and you've come this far, there is still a part of you here that is self-doubting. And the reason why you keep doing this, you keep doubting yourself, is because of the experience that you had with that person. Okay? And now Spirit is saying, hey, you know, there's something here for you. And you need to make a decision, you know. But the thing is that you're not making a decision, and you're not having this new beginning that you're meant to have. Okay? Something new. The universe wants to give you something new, okay? But the thing is that it's like you are holding your feet in the ground. You know, you're not doing something. You're not making a decision. And it's because of that. It's because of the experiences that you went through. This person was really mean. I mean, if you were a punching bag, you know, every part of you got beat up, you know. But it was more of an emotional attack, you know. It was more of them affecting you emotionally. It's going to take time to overcome this, you know. I'm seeing here that this person was a full bully, you know. And the thing is that you had the strength to speak up and say the truth about something. It might have been about all this, or it might be about something else. But the thing is that you had the ability to stand up against this person. Now this person's angry with you. Okay? And the more angrier they got, the meaner they got, and the harder down they came on you. In other words, you were like in a war zone. You were like literally living in a war zone. The thing about that is that it's going to take a while for you to overcome this. But this opportunity that Spirit wants to give you, it's time sensitive. and you need to be ready to grab it. I know emotionally you're not ready for it, okay? You're self-doubting yourself, okay? Tell me more, Spirit. What else does Gemini need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, this person's mad. They're coming around. They're coming around, but Spirit wants to give you this before that person comes back. Okay? Spirit wants you to go on this journey, or they want you to take this, like some kind of good news is coming to you. They want you to take it. Like somebody might be offering you a job or something. I don't know what it is, but Spirit wants you to take it quickly before this person comes back, because this person's mad. It's like, how dare you walk away from me? How dare you insult me? Because this person already built you up. In other words, they already made the other person and whoever else was supposed to be there for this sex act. They had it seen. They had them under the impression like you were gonna do it. You do everything that they want you to do. You do whatever they want you to do. Like you were a puppet to them. You know what I mean? So, in other words, their ego has been busted. Like you hit them back. You know, you hit them back and you messed up their ego. Now their ego is like, oh, how dare Gemini get away from me? Like, how dare Gemini not listen and do what I want them to do? You know, that kind of thing. So now you might be getting some downloads. Okay, you need to pay very close attention to these downloads. That's what I'm hearing. You're going to be getting some downloads, maybe some dreams. You got to pay attention to your dreams. They're not going to be exactly what is going on, but they are going to be a message, okay? Like messages. But of course, it depends on what your dream is. So you might want to have your dreams interpreted, okay? I'm really good at that. If you have a dream you want me to interpret, I'm just put it in the comments and see what I can do. And anyways, yeah, Gemini, this person's not gonna let you go. They can't let you go. That's what I'm hearing. And of course they can, but they're saying they can't let you go. Okay? The thing is that this new opportunity is going to be something that's going to end up changing your routine. And it's like Spirit wants to get you to change your routine. It's imperative that you change your routine because this person wants to come back and they want to like get their nails into you. And this time it's going to be way, way worse than it was before. You know what I mean? Way worse. But I see this person is coming in and they're going to like try to Don Juan you. You know, they're going to be like, oh, telling you all a bunch of sweet nothings, making you feel like, you know, you're the best person in the world. Be careful with that. I'm hearing they're going to say something like, hold on, it's coming in. They're going to tell you that they can't find anybody else like you. They're going to be like, oh, Gemini, you know, I could search anywhere in the world and I already know I'm never going to find anybody else like you. Well, of course not. You know what I mean? Of course. You're a unique person. But the thing is that even though that part is true, the reason why they're going to say that is sinister. See, they want you to feel appreciated because we automatically bond with people that make us feel appreciated because we want to be appreciated. That's normal. You're normal. That's a normal reaction. And normal people don't take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you tell somebody, oh, I really appreciate you and this and that, you're being genuine, right? And you're just letting them know that you really appreciate them. You don't have a sinister reason behind it where this person does. And the sinister reason behind it is that this person knows that you are the kind of person that you can be very, very loyal, right? They want you to be very, very loyal, but to the extent that you will do anything that they want you to do, and that's basically what it is, what it comes down to. But they're going to try to win you back. And then they're going to start trying to groom you. Okay, but first they're going to use love. They're going to use appreciation. Just everything that you wanted this person to be is who they're going to be when they come back around this time. In other words, this is like a huge trap. Be careful. And I could also say that this person would even like start crying just to make you feel accountable for making them cry, or make you feel guilty for making them cry. But they're not going to let you know why, why it's your fault. They're not going to say the truth. They're just going to make it seem like, oh, it's because you left them. No. No. It's because you're not doing what they want, right? Anyways, Gemini, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading. You got to get ready to take this opportunity, okay? Let me go ahead and find out about this opportunity. Your life is getting back on track, just so you know. So far, everything that you've done this far, you're heading on the right track. You're on the right path, and Spirit wants you to know that. And this new beginning that's coming your way is to make sure that you continue on that path. And this is one of the things you need to do. Is there anything else your Gemini needs to know? See, told you. This new path can actually be about you turning into becoming a tarot reader. Okay, this new path might have more of a spiritual journey for you. It's definitely going to be something that other people are not going to support. People around you are not going to support you. So it's going to be a very hard journey. It's going to be one where you have to be very strong. You're going to be working alone. But it's going to pay you very well. And the people that you work for are going to pay very well. So for one of you, this could be you going into becoming a reader, becoming a psychic, becoming a medium. Medium. What else? This could also be you going into some kind of what's it called? Like internship or something like that. This could also be you going into something that's gonna be very creative. Like some kind of creative business where things are always changing up. Where you're always gonna have challenges, so it's like something that's gonna be right up your alley, okay? And something that you can like make your own hours, work your own hours, I'm hearing. Graphic designer is coming to mind. Yeah. Graphic designer might be something that you're going to get into. This could also be something about cartoons, making cartoons, okay? Or it could be something similar to this, like being a nail tech, where you could be very creative, right? And make your own designs. And also work your own hours and stuff like that. I'm hearing the name Alex or Adam or something like that. Alex or Adam. AJ. I don't know. AJ. I never heard of that name AJ, but I'm getting AJ. Or names that sound similar to this. And that name might be very significant to you, like maybe a child's name, possibly, okay? Or it could be this person's name, I guess. I'm also getting Ohio. Idaho. I'm getting Idaho, Ohio, or let me see, what else is it? I'm trying to think. It's something, yeah, Ohio, Idaho is coming in, but something with the O, Mexico. There's a O at the end. Okay, so you might live in a state with the O at the end, or possibly a city with an O at the end, like Laredo, but I'm getting Idaho and Ohio very strongly. So what that means to me is that there possibly is a few of you that have gone through this where you've been pressured into performing sexually and the person was abusing you and became meaner. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have a very similar storyline where you had to get away from the person and now y'all are living in different areas, right? I'm seeing water. So somebody might live near water. That might be significant. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this reading. All right. Catch me in the next one, Gemini. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Keep the people in Iran, especially the children, and our soldiers that have passed away. Keep them in your prayers. And just so you know, I'm gonna bring it up on my channel, of course, because I care about you guys. Be aware that they are saying that the gas prices are going to go up. Well, if the gas prices are going to go up, that means everything else is going to go up. So I would like to bring it to your attention that perhaps right now would be a good time to stock up if you haven't. I wish I could, but I can't. Financially, I just can't. But if you're able to, I would highly suggest to stock up on things and get ready for anything because we might, it hasn't been confirmed, but we might have had an attack that was in retaliation to what was going on in Iran, and it happened in Austin. I believe it was Saturday. Somebody went into a bar and started pew 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 everybody. So, and they believe it's linked to that situation. So of course, let's get ready for whatever might come our way. Okay. Also, I'd like to remind you that we are coming out of winter, and of course, winter clothes are going on sale. This is how I save money. I buy my clothes out of season, so I'd like to remind you that right now would be a good time to hit those sweater sales, and get stuff that like the winter stuff. Buy your winter stuff now for next winter, and this way you'll save some money, okay? And also don't forget your pets too, because that stuff goes on sale also. Well, I can't think of anything else I wanted to say, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you for being here. If you have anything that you would like to add or anything that you are doing that to help people prepare, leave it in the comments. Y'all have a good day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye, guys.